So we're going to look at multiplying fractions now. Now for multiplying fractions, it's nice and easy. You don't even have to do as much as you have to do for adding and subtracting because it doesn't matter what the denominators are, which is really nice. So what we're going to do, I might actually do just to show you an example over here, a half of a half. So when we're looking at fractions, multiplying actually is to do with this word of here. So if we think of as being multiply, we'll see in a second. I've got a circle here. I'm going to cut that in half. Oh, do that a bit better than that. Cut that down the middle. Okay, we're looking for a half of a half. Now if I colour in a half, okay, we know that that's there. All right. Now I want to find a half of that half, so I'm going to cut that half again into a half and colour it in. Now you can see what you end up with is 1/4. And the way that we do that is we actually write this problem down again, a half. The of actually is a times, and we'll write down the other half. Now you can see for our answer of 1/4, what we've had to do is we've multiplied across the top. So we multiplied those two numbers together, and we've multiplied those two numbers together. That's given us 1/4. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So multiplying fractions is all about looking at the tops and the bottoms. I always think tops and bottoms. Okay, so tops multiplied together and bottoms multiplied together. All right, or even better, I might not even draw those as curves. I usually just draw them straight like that. Tops, bottoms. Okay, so we've got 4 times 2, which is 8. 5 times 3, 15. Done. Easy. You might want to simplify this if you can. This one you can't. There's nothing that divides into both of those. We're done. So multiplying again, and if you're wanting to remember tops and bottoms, keep those tops multiplied together and those bottoms multiplied together. So again, we've got 10 times 4, 40. 2 times 5, 10. Now this 40 over 10 you could write as a mixed number, or you can actually see this is 40 divided by 10. So your answer is actually a nice whole number, 4. Here you've got a mixed number and a fraction. Now mixed numbers and fractions, there's 2 ways you can do this. I'm actually going to do this by turning this into an improper fraction first. Okay, so remember with improper fractions, the bottom denominator will be the same. 2 times 3 is 6. Add the 1. And we're still going to times that by 1/4. Let's put an equal sign again. So now we've got 7/3. It's an improper fraction now. So let's do this problem. So 7, we're going to multiply across tops and bottoms, 7 over 12. So that means for this question, our original question, which was 2 1/3 times 1/4, that is equal to 7 over 12. Okay, which is nice proper fraction. The last one, you've got a fraction and a whole number. This is kind of weird because you think, oh, is this a top or is this a bottom? Every whole number that we deal with is always, and I'll do this in red because it's awesome and very important, always can be written as over 1. Okay, so you know the number 3, that is 3 over 1. The number 18, that is 18 over 1. Now we don't write it like that all the time, obviously, because you'd look like a weirdo, but it is always over 1. So when you're dealing with fractions, it's a good idea to put that 1 back in so you can now see the tops and the bottoms. So for our multiplying fractions, tops together, 8 3s are 24, and bottoms together, 5. This is an improper fraction, so you could give that as your answer, but if we want it to be a bit fancy, let's turn this into a mixed number. Okay, so 24 over 5, we know that that is saying to us, how many 5s are in 24? 5 times 5 is 25, so we're just off. So we have to do 5 times 4, which is 20. Okay, and then you have a 4 remainder 4. Our whole number is always the one on the top. So this is 4 wholes. 4 times 5 is 20, and then there are 4/5 left over. So that would be our answer. So for that last question, 3/5 times 8, our answer as a mixed number is 4 and 4/5. So multiplying fractions, it's all about tops and bottoms. Multiply the tops together and multiply the bottoms together.